always had to prove myself. I always had a certain chip on my shoulder. I just want to be the best at what I do. It's something that's hardwired in my DNA.
Touchdown, Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka means God has done many great things. I would say my dad was very instrumental in my role of growing up. He's definitely laid the groundwork for what it looks like for me to be a man and someone I can strive to be like every day because of his high integrity, his high character, his high work ethic. That just comes with his morals and ethics being from Nigeria. Excellence is definitely the standard. We are called to do everything to the highest of our ability.
I think it might have something to do with the fact that the Igbos of Nigeria, which is my tribe, a minority, they're a major tribe but still a minority in the country, and they lost the Civil War and had to be reintegrated back into society. So coming up, you had to be excellent to compete in the whole big country.
When I was younger, I was in the car. He was mad at me, and the reason he was mad at me was because I didn't do something to the highest degree. I didn't do it to excellence, and I didn't honor my name doing it. Your last name's Egbuka, and that means something. You don't just brush it off. That's kind of the mentality I've carried on throughout my entire life.
We forged a very strong relationship. So he was always around me. It was not that I was intentionally trying to push him. It was just my nature, right? That's all I knew. And then he pushed himself.
People always ask me what was my favorite sport, and it was whatever season it was. If it was baseball season, it was baseball. Football, it was football. But baseball played a huge role in my life. I won the pitch and run when I was 8 years old. I was competing for kids all across the entire United States. From winning that tournament, I was recognized as the best 8-year-old baseball player in the country. My freshman year in high school, when the rankings came out for football, I was the #1 athlete in America. Later, they specified my position to wide receiver. By the time I was coming out of high school, I was the #1 wide receiver in my class.
Egbuka with a lane. Emeka Egbuka down the sideline with a blocker. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I was most proud of him for the young man he was becoming as opposed to just being a football player. And if you look at the immigrant demographics in America, Nigerians far exceed every other demographic, from PhDs to whatever. But I have a master's degree in civil engineering, and and Emeka at a minimum will get a master's degree at some point. So I don't care about NFL and stuff like that. He knows that. And part of the deal I had with him going to Ohio State was he had to get a degree regardless before he went to the next level. And that's exactly why he crashed through the program in 3 years to get his degree in 3 years, till he got hurt.
He's limping on that left leg. He's going to take himself off the field and actually just go down.
When I sustained my injury last year, it was something that obviously I didn't see coming. My mindset going into that year was, 3 and done, go to the league. But obviously that wasn't the Lord's plan for me. Whenever I'm asked about coming back from my senior year or why I did it, I tell people it was one of the most 50-50 decisions I've ever made in my life. The NFL is there, and it's been a lifelong dream of mine, but something I had to come to grips with is that the NFL is never leaving. It's always going to be there. I'm going to have my opportunity.
There's probably a certain image that Emeka had planned for his college career, an expectation of accomplishments or goals that he is chasing, and he probably didn't feel like enough of those were checked off. From his point of view, he did not do enough yet to feel satisfied to then go on to the next chapter.
When I was talking to Coach today about coming here, one of his biggest selling points to me was, hey, I think Emeka's going to come back. When I came on my visit here, one of the first things Coach Day said was, hey, I want you to call Emeka, and I want you to talk to him, get on the phone with him. And from the first time I talked to him, I was like, man, this guy, something special about him.
Will Howard, he's going to throw for it to the corner, and it's caught. Egbuka again, touchdown, Ohio State.
You come back to Ohio State for your senior year, all the lights are on you. You got this huge spotlight, you're a leader of the team. My teammates have voted me captain for this year, so there's a lot of accolades that come with coming back. Us seniors have let a lot of things slip through our fingers through our careers here at Ohio State, so felt like coming back for one more rally to play with some of the guys who I can call my brothers. I couldn't pass up that opportunity.
Howard, plenty of time. To the end zone again. Caught by Egbuka, touchdown. Wow, this receiving core is something special.
Not too many swing thoughts right now, just trying to make contact, so that's good. Not too much stress.
Golf is something that I picked up in college.
He's just an unbelievable athlete. You know, you golf with him and he's damn near a scratch golfer. It pisses me off. It's like everything he does, he's good at.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good. See if we can make that putt.
I think baseball kind of helped me with the swing and whatnot because kind of that movement and that stiffness isn't there like it is for most new golfers.
I've been playing for just over 2 years now. We were just looking for something to do one day, and I was with my former quarterback, Kyle McCord. Didn't even have my own clubs, my own anything. And we went out, obviously didn't play too great, but I was having tons of fun. And then we actually have a golf simulator in our football facility. So I would just go there for 2-3 hours a day, every day, just grinding because I just couldn't get it. I got the golf bug. So started playing a ton, and then I've just been playing ever since.
I've worked myself all the way down to, I believe I'm a 6.6 handicap. Part of my game that I want to improve the most is my putting. But to improve your putting, you have to practice putting, and that's just kind of boring to me.
I'm also someone who has always had to work on their level-headedness, so I would say golf helped me a lot in that aspect. Sometimes I can get heated mentally on the golf course, but it's definitely something that's helped me over time, and I think it's translated to football as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep drawing.